Right, and glad to connect this evening. And I would like to hear the voice from your end. And I can see so many people. I'm very happy to see you on this Friday evening. I can see Ahmad Hari, my team organizer, Krishna Krupanidhi, Manimaran, Lakshmi, Niraja, Harisha, Prasanna Kumar, Raghavraj Shekhar, Ratan, Srinath, Suresh, and Suresh P, Titankar, Zulfa. Yes. So good to see, good to see, good to connect in this evening, and I hope everyone is doing good. And I believe no, you got a good time and to practice the sessions. Some people got evening classes, almost 4 days holiday, and probably you started working on doing practicals on the system so far. I believe you have utilized the time in a good manner so that you can go for the next content. And so far, whatever we have learned, that is level different level, the content that we are that you're going to learn from today onward, that's a different thing. So as of now, we you have been taught for the SAP best practices. Now in today's session, they have the MDF object as well. When you create an MDF object, in that MDF object, if you're creating a workflow, when the workflow, there is a standard email notifications will be there, but we are turning off the standard pattern process and we are taking a custom process. So right now what Krupanidhi has shown you, and I'm very happy for it. And now let's go for one more customization process called alerts. Alerts, 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 and alerts, alerts, and alerts. What does it mean by alerts? Alerts are very, very important. I know it's now time is 6:40 and I'll be taking the session until 9 or 9:13 somewhere. So where my team will be here and even me will be there together, and we'll discuss about alerts, we'll discuss about reporting. Right. So let's talk about alerts. So my first question is, anyone heard about alert? सर अलर्ट क्या होता है, ये चीज क्या होता है? Anyone can sense? I know I already had a word with batch number 52 in yesterday's session. I know that you already aware it, but I'm talking about batch number 12. I mean 53, and I'm just talking about alert. Now, what exactly the alert? How it will help you out? Let me ask this question to you, or else if you are okay to give the answer, okay, I'm very happy. If you are not unable to give you the answer, it's okay, and I'll give the answer. So, alert in the sense, very simple. I'll tell you. In your system, you're using Simply app, triggering some message. All right, that's good. Now, let me tell you. So, what is alert? Let me tell you. In your phone, maybe nowadays there is a contract is happened between your some of the UPI apps, and as well as there is an app called online loan app called Simply. There is an online app called Simply. You know what it does? The Simply will give you the loan for 1 month, for maybe based upon it. There is not required any a PAN card, nothing else. Where this app simply automatically does it. Okay, it's good. You want to order something, pizza in Zomato or Swiggy, you have ordered it. Rather than paying the amount from your bank right away, where the simply you can install the app, where they are giving 5% discount on it, and also the amount will be paid by the simply itself. So after 1 month, you need to return the money to the Simply app. There is no interest for it. After then, if you haven't paid, then interest will be calculated. Now, all right. Now, why you're talking about alert now? Now, the Simply app, if you're taking a loan from them, the app will remind you, let's say next 10 days. Next 10 days, if your billable day is there, then the Simply app will remind you, hey, next 10 days, you have to pay the money. Get ready for it. Due date came for this money. Get ready for it. There's a one alert. This is called alert, reminding you to get something or to do an action item, right? Alert in the sense it will remind you to do an action. Very simple. Alert means it will remind you to take an action. That's it. Now let's go further. Sir, this is a good example where I'm understood. That's good. Can tell me a few more scenarios? Yes. Now let's say your credit card, you've been used the credit card, and on the due date came, and at the due date maybe the next 15 days we have a date now, but in your mobile phone, on your email, on your WhatsApp text, the mail message will be coming to your picture. What is the message? Your credit card due bill due is next 15 days, next 10 days, next 3 days, next 2 days, next 1 days. next one day. So this is called alert. Alert. You will be getting alert. In the same way, in success factor as well, we can do the alert system. Sir, alert system for what? Alert system for what? Alert system for what? How we will use in HR system alerts? Yes, in HR system as well, we can use the alerts. In HR system as well, we can use the custom deployments, custom messages, custom alerts. Yes, we can have it. Sir, how we can achieve it? Now, let me tell you, there are multiple cases I'll tell you. Let me share my screen. All right. I believe everyone able to see. I know that today, and we'll have a good session. And I'll give you some logical breaks, and also I'll give you some bio breaks as well. Nothing to worry. And mostly very very important things we're going to finish it today. We call them some miscellaneous as well. So today we'll discuss about alerts. Sir, what exactly the alerts? What exactly the alerts? So I'm talking about Employee Central or even other models as well. Doesn't matter. Alert is the platform feature. It is common for all the models. What exactly alerts? Alerts are a period. Sir, period means what? Period means a specular time. Maybe you can just give a range of time. Okay, or else we can call the period the same thing. We can call with another name as a time. A period based or a time based upon your period or based on the time, it will triggers on some specific conditions. Period or time based and will trigger based on specific conditions. Alerts are a period or time based, then they will trigger on specific condition. Right, now wait on, sir. How it will generate it? Alerts can be generated two types, number one and number two. What is number one? So the alert will be generated. The alert will be generated by two types. One is within success factor notification, and the second thing is I cannot write SF. I should write is SF and SF. That is the right one. Okay. The second thing is where an email notification. Email notification. Okay, now alerts are a period and time based events, or a time based, it will trigger based on some specific condition. The alert will be generated. So the alerts are two types. One is success factor notification, and in success factor to do alert notification, it will be display on to do alert notification. Okay, and the second thing is email notification. Okay, right. Now, so these alerts, example, sir, how the alert will be there? Let's say I'm talking about one business scenario. It's a business scenario, my friend. It will be there for all the projects. Doesn't matter. Let's say if you're working with a coffee shop called Tata's product coffee shop. Can someone tell me what is the Tata product coffee shop? We have a coffee day, we have a barista, right? So likewise, Tata company is having.
Is it
Arey, yes.
Starbucks?
Yeah, absolutely true. Now, even now in the Starbucks as well, they're implementing success factor. Even in Starbucks as well, chill chestam. So it doesn't matter whatever it is, either in a Starbucks or bingo. Bingo means it's not the we eat chocolate. No, no, no. It's the bingo. It is a transport company. A Sydney airports. Doesn't matter, my friend. The scenario what I'm talking to, this scenario will be there in all the projects. 100%. There is no doubt at all. If someone is asking you, have you worked on alerts? Tell them that predominantly you worked on alerts. And there will be many alerts you have created. You didn't remember the count of the alerts, how many you created. And the same way, if someone asks you a question, have you created the custom MDF object? Yes, I created many custom MDF objects. Doesn't matter. I believe as of now, you complete at least 10 to 15 custom MDF objects as of now. Right. All right. Now, what is the business scenario? The business scenario is in the organization, employees, there are two types of employees will be there. One is a full-time employees, a full-time employee, and second thing is a contractor employee, contractor. Now I'm talking about contractor. This contractor employee and the full-time employee, doesn't matter whoever it is, okay? If the contractor employee join the organization or the contractor employee join the organization, everyone will have a probation date. Everyone will have a probation date. Sir, what do you mean by probation date? A probation date means, do you need to explain? I believe it's not. So probation date means, which means, but I'll tell you. So let's say if you're joining any organization, they will put on the probation, which means they will verify your outputs, your deliverables. If those deliverables are up to the mark as of their expectation, which means yes, they will confirm your probation. Then the next you will be having a full-time on role of the company. But let's say if your deliverables are not expected up to the mark, yes, there is an option of they can extend the probation, and or else they will terminate you from the office. Possibility is there. Okay, that's called probation in simple, understandable format. Now, so every time whoever it is a full-time employee or a contractor employee, once they join in the organization, let's say, remember carefully, if the employee joined on 16th December 2022. If the probation period is 3 months, 3 months, not the days. Okay, 3 months means let's say I write in a count called 90 days. Now listen now. After 90 days, remember this is the one condition. You remember very very important. 16th December is the recruit date. Recruit date means nothing but a hire date. Okay, nowadays everyone is asking put that as a recruit date. Okay, now anyway, recruit date is 16th December and probation date will be future 3 months later. Can someone tell me immediately count it after 90 days, which means what? What is the next date? What is the next date? Can someone tell me immediately? Calculator, I'm taking the calculator. This is a very very important, even we're going to use the calculator as well. Next, so let me use the a clock sorry, I believe we can do some calculations here. Date calculations, yes. So let's say here, 16 December. Let's say add subtract days. Yes, let's take add 30 days. Sorry, and how much? 90 days, right? Let's add 90 days. So what is the next date? 16th March 2023 is the probation confirmation date. Wait, listen. Now, employee hired in the organization, the manager should get warned. Manager and also HR. This is the reporting manager and HR manager should get a warning alert in their email box. Next 30 days, his probation going to be expired. Please take an action. The manager should get an alert and the HR manager should get an alert. Sir, when before 30 days. Sir, before 30 days means what? If the contract end date is going to be expired on 16th March 2023 and before 30 days means after 60 days, after the 60 days, let's say this employee should get an alert. So which means what? Let's take on the date called 60th day. It's a 14th February. On the 14th February morning, the manager and the HR manager should get an alert. What is the alert? Your so and so, the user, who is ever the user, let's say, let's take Ratan. Ratan's Ratan's probation confirmation is ending in next 30 days. Please take an action. The manager, the reporting manager, the HR manager should get this alert. An alert, how many types? There are two types. One is within success factor, I can generate the alert. And the second thing is within success factor, not only success factor, but also I can generate this alert on their email. Sir, both are possible. I want to get it. Makes sense, right? No, the manager or the reporting manager will get a warning, will get an email notification in the system that so it's a person's A probation is going to be confirmed, has to confirm it within next 30 days, which means what? Business operations will be very smooth. Similar example, I'm talking about contract employee. The contract employee joined the organization. Let's say the contract is like it's a fixed with contract, and it's for 12 months. Okay. Now the employee joined the organization. Let's say he joined the organization somewhere on the 16th December, 2020. Maybe let's take 16th December 2022. After 1 year, which means what? After 1 year, 12 months, right? Let's take after 1 year means 360 days, right? Let's take 360 days. Can someone tell 365? Let's take 365. After 1 year, the date is 16th November 2023. Copy this one. And this date, his contract going to be expired. Now the manager should get an alert, or the reporting manager should get an email alert that within the 30 days or within the 60 days or within the 90 days that your employee so and so, his contract is going to be expired in next 30 days. Please take an action. The manager should get an alert in the system. If the manager is getting that alert in the system, what happens? Very simple, my friend. Manager will identify it, what are the discussion that has to be done. He will discuss with the respective team, and if required he will extend the contract. Otherwise he will ignore it. On that particular date the employee will be terminated automatically in the system, right? The alerts are very useful, right? This is the second scenario. Let's talk about the third scenario. Sir, what is the third scenario? Nowadays people are talking about refugees, and people are they are flee from Ukraine. People are flew from Russia, okay? And the same way, even from other countries, not only from these countries, my friend, before the war as well, people are going to some other countries for the employment. Maybe in a few days back I received one. I was supporting to one of the Europe customer, and the Europe customer, what happened? He want to extend his visa. He won't extend the visa. For the visa, he required pay slips, but the pay slips are not generated in the employee central system because of some replication errors in the production system. So they have raised one issue with the respective manager, respective concerned HR recruitment, HR management team, operational team. They have raised one ticket to the success factor about this one in service now about this. So it's a person is requires the payslips that are not generated, but the employee is being paid, but he's looking for the payslip so that he can extend the visa work permit in the country labor rules, right? Which means judicial activity is there. Now listen. So there are two types of judicial activities where employee will take care. Sorry, first case and second case is for the visa extension. Employer also will taken care. Now I'm talking about employer perspective. Let's say an employee joined in the organization. Employee joined in the organization. Now let's say employee joined and today, or maybe in a few years back, maybe 16th 12 in 2010 he joined. 2010 he joined. Now the work permit whatever is having work permit, so the work permit whatever is having is valid for 10 years. How many years? 10 years. So 10 years means what? 10 multiply 365, right? Is equivalent to, now go to the system, now calculate. So 10 years, right? So I'll do the a simple standard calculation. 10 years multiply by 365. All right. Now 3650. 3650 days. Now listen. Now his work permit is going to be expired. Now let's say the work permit status, let's take it for 12 years. Okay. Now let's calculate this way, 12 years. And similarly, let's edit our calculation. Our calculation is for 12 years. 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 365, which means how many? 4,000. Sorry, 4,380. Copy this one. Hey, sir, why you are explaining this whole thing? Because this is a functional business scenarios. Without business scenarios, you cannot do anything. How the alert will be run? No one, right? You should know the business condition first. Now, the 4380 days. Now listen, now the employer, there is a business requirement. So before his work permit is going to be expired in the system, before 180 days, and similarly 90 days, similarly 30 days, where the judicial team, maybe some users will be there, should get an alert that employee so and so name, his are there, okay, employee visa, or else work permit getting expired. So getting expired in next, let's say 180 days or 90 days or 30 days. Next on 30 calendar days, please take an action, where who has to intimate the respective judicial team, and so and so, so and so. And this alert also should require same two types. Alerts can be generated two types. One is success factor to do alert notification, and second thing is the respective person's email IDs. So these two are the conditions are there, how the alerts can be generated. Now, as of now, I have told you three scenarios. Now, can I tell you four more scenario? Fourth one, I believe these are enough, my friend. Pattern is same. Pattern is same for to get generate the alerts. I can tell you for one more as well. I did recently for one of the Indian customer. That Indian customer is having the company, the vice president of the company, he wants to have an understanding about the employee, how the employees are taken care, how the employees are feeling about the organization after joining in the company for the next 30 days and 60 days and 90 days. They want to know how they are feeling. It is the vice president or the CEO, you want to know about the employee's heart. So for that one, we need to build a survey form. The company, the HR team, they build a good survey form. That's really good. And this survey form, where every employee who joins the organization within 30 days from the hire date, they should get a form on their email that says that, hey, congratulations, 30 days working anniversary in our organization, please give your feedback on the below form, please click this link. And there should be a link should be there. The HR asked me this question. I said that is possible. In success factor there is a module called Qualtrics. There is a model, is a very expensive model, and you need to buy the license for it. And you can do this, all the calculation, blah 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 blah. You can take it up and you can utilize it. They said, when I said, when the commercial values involved, they said, no, 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 Rajesh, no, 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 don't involve commercial values here. Please tell me, can you give a solution? I told them, there is a customized solution that I can do it for you without Qualtrics. Okay, will you give me a chance for me? They said, yes. How much hours they will take? I told them, no, very simple, maybe not more than 10 hours. I'll make a custom solution, a very, very custom solution. Oh, okay, just do it. And I did it, my friend. Custom solution where the employees, they got this form on their email within 30 days and 60 days and 90 days as well. They got it. They got it. They got it. They got it. How it is possible? Through alerts. And I can tell you few more customizations, my friend. I can tell you few more. Nowadays, success factor, a new homepage configuration. I believe most of the people, you already heard about how the new homepage has been implemented in the system, right? Now I'm talking about this before this new homepage, my friend, in the previous. Now, so these are the scenarios, my friend. Yes, these are called alerts. Alerts. Now the question is, sir, in which portlet these alerts are will they will support? So we can create the alerts for all the portlets? No, 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 no. Alerts are created by using the business rules only for supported portlets. Sir, what all are the portlets the alerts will support? Now, let me write the statement here. Alerts, L-E-R-T, alerts. Alerts are created with the help of business rules, business rules assigned to assigned to the supported portlets. Right, sir, what all are the portlets that the alert will support? Number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, number six. Right, let me write it. The first one is job information portlet. You know this one, I know it. The second thing is compensation information portlet. Okay, I can write this one as information. And third portal is employment details portlet. All right, and the fourth portlet is a work permit, ID and visa. All right, next, global assignment details. This is a package actually. Okay, and recurring components and as well as pay component non-recurring elements. Let me write them as uh, pay component, pay component recurring, pay component non-recurring. Let me write seventh one. All right, so these are seven portlets only. The alerts will be supported. That's it. That's it. Now, sir, uh, can you go ahead with the scenarios? Yes, definitely we can go ahead with the scenarios. Now, to execute the scenarios, oh no, carefully listen. If you want to execute any kind of scenario, very first of all, from the client side, you require the business scenario, or we call them as a functional scenario. We require a functional business scenario. Now, so in the functional business scenario, let me write down what exactly we wanted. Now, what exactly we wanted. Now, if you are going for any kind of workflow execution, we can go just like that. No. We can't go just like that. Whenever you are going for any kind of a functional business scenario, what exactly the requirement, you have to take the requirement. Then you have to go to the stitch the message as well. Right now, I believe I have some messages here. I can show you that how the alerts will be how the alerts will be triggered. Shows. Okay. Now let me show you. Now let's go for contract. I believe I have something here. Contract end. Right. You can see here. If I say mail, see here. This is the system logo. The system generated reminder the Sarah Torre contract end date is approaching. Please check if you want to extend or change. Regards.